As 2024 begins to draw to a close, I want to remind everyone that we are going to continue to see a lot of change and surprises unfold in 2025. I know many of you are feeling it. You're feeling that something big is coming, etc. And I'm here with a channeled message to share with you that what happens in your individual reality might look different than the next person, might look different than your friends or family. So while something might be unfolding in someone else's reality that feels like a big, huge aha or disclosure, you might not experience the same thing in your reality. It depends on what you're here to do. It depends on what your soul came to explore and experience, and how evolved your soul is. So you, if you're watching this video, may very well be here to help create the new earth. And what that means is that your soul came to support our beloved Gaia in ascending her consciousness, and thus everybody on the planet's consciousness. So as we move into 2025, we're going to consider or continue to see things coming up that are feel chaotic. There's things that are going to come up that are going to feel very surprising. And again, it's going to vary depending on what your reality is and your level of awareness and your level of awakening. Okay, so this is the message that my team wanted me to share with you today. Okay, this is your soul. Okay, we are all souls in a human body. We chose to come here. You were empowered in making a choice and choosing to incarnate here during this time. This was not forced on you. You did agree to be here. And if you're here right now during this time and you're watching this video, then you're here, number one, most likely to watch all of this unfold, to be here for what we are experiencing right now, what we're going to continue experiencing over the next few years is a prophecy unfolding, really. And you came to watch this all unfold, like watching a movie, okay? But this is what my team wanted me to remind you guys. We are everlasting. Our soul is everlasting. This is just one lifetime in many lifetimes, okay? We chose to incarnate here. We are empowered. Nobody did this to us, okay? Why do we come? I do lots of videos on this, but we come to explore certain themes, to learn certain lessons, and to finish cycles in our soul's evolution. We co-create a life blueprint with our soul team, also with the creator, with mentors, etc. So we co-create a life blueprint with other souls in a team that help to ensure that we are doing what we came to do and accomplishing what we came to accomplish. Okay, we're never alone in this. We also co-create soul contracts. That's primarily what I do in my day job, is channel soul contracts. I have a whole playlist if you want to go listen to some soul contracts that I've channeled. They're absolutely profound. And what happens during a soul contract reading, or as I'm channeling for people and their soul contracts come up, is we're shown why they're here, the reasons for their experiences, the reasons for their challenges, etc., and what their soul intended to do with these lessons. And when you understand the reasons behind your experiences and the relationships you've had, and even trauma, you can feel even more empowered to take the steps that you need to take to move forward, so you can experience a life of more joy, versus spiraling and wondering why did these things happen to you. But our soul co-creates soul contracts with people, experiences, and events, and even trauma to help us accomplish what we came to accomplish. Like I said, we incarnate to learn lessons and evolve, to clear karma, or create balance. Karma just means balance. And what I see when I'm channeling for people is they might have experienced, like my clients might have experienced certain lifetimes, certain themes in certain lifetimes, and in this lifetime they're here to explore the other side of that theme, or it might be a theme that they've been experiencing for many lifetimes that they're looking to finally overcome or close the loop on. For instance, maybe learning forgiveness, or learning self-empowerment, or learning self-worth. It might take handful or many, many lifetimes to learn that. And that's why we create soul contracts with other souls to play those roles in our life to help us do that, okay? We're also come to assist other souls. I have been channeling more recently, the last 6 months or so, soul contracts for advanced souls that, I guess I would say for the sake of this video in timing, that these souls are souls that have already overcome these lessons that they're here helping other souls to experience. These souls typically are not incarnating into their normal soul group, which is different than I guess I normally see, or what is typically going on. These souls are more advanced. They might have experienced more trauma in their lives. They might have experienced a more traumatic childhood, trauma throughout their life, because they are helping other souls to make different choices. So for instance, they volunteered to come into lifetimes to help people who their souls maybe can't overcome abusive tendencies or hurting others, or lower vibrational things in lifetimes. So these more advanced souls say, I'll come down and I will be the central point in these, maybe this family, this friend group, these groups of people that they end up magnetizing to them in their life, in order to help set the stage and help these people see that there's a different way, there's a different choice that they can make to help these souls, the less advanced souls, or the souls that can't really overcome these repeated patterns in lifetimes, to help them finally overcome this pattern. So a lot of souls I've seen recently doing soul contract readings, like I said, these advanced souls come in to help other soul groups outside of their own. Sometimes what I'm shown when I'm channeling for people is that these advanced souls are teachers or mentors in the spirit realm. I've even seen these, my clients, their souls are preparing to become like a spirit guide, and no longer incarnate in physical form. So they're kind of like in between ending their incarnations and moving into more of a supportive role. It's pretty cool when I see that. But also we come to assist with creating the new earth. This is where we're at, guys. This is what's happening right now. We are seeing the destruction of the old. So for those of you that are awake, I would say, spiritually awake is what I'm referring to, and understand that we're more than the human body, and we're souls having an experience. And you're watching a lot of this chaos, or a lot of these crazy things happening over the last, especially this last year, but really the last 4 years. But for a while now, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, what's going on? Don't forget to stay in observation mode. Stay in, just watch and allow these things to unfold. Don't take it internally. Don't take it personally, because you are probably here to help with being there for people when they wake up to what's really going on, and to help create the new earth as these systems collapse. I've channeled for quite a bit of clients whose children are here to create the new earth, and they're my clients, the parents, are a lot of times more advanced souls, helping to get their children acclimated into this environment, because their children are here to really start creating the new systems and structures. A lot of times these children are newer souls to planet Earth, and they're having a hard time acclimating. A lot of times they have autism, etc., because that helps them stay focused and anchored in their journey, and they're here to be our teachers. So there's many reasons why our souls choose to incarnate here. There's just one place. But if you're here to assist with New Earth, you're most likely getting ideas. You're getting ideas. You're seeing things that aren't working, and you're thinking, why aren't we doing things this way? For instance, I have a lot of clients in the medical field and education field, and they're saying, we need to be doing this in schools. We need to be supporting our children in a different way. And what comes in for them is that those systems are going to collapse, and my clients are here to help show a new way to create the new systems that eventually the baton will be passed down to their children, or the younger generations, to really build those systems. So if you're getting downloads for ideas, or you're seeing what's not working, and it's tending to pop up in your reality, maybe you're watching social media or in your work, etc., you're here to create the new earth. And this is the community that I'm creating. Sign up online to be notified of that if you're interested in joining the New Earth Creators Collective. But you're here to create the new earth, okay? So as you see things collapsing, as you might be frustrated at why things aren't changing, don't forget these things, or if you've watched my videos, I'm saying don't forget, but what's happening here is things are being shown to us that aren't working anymore. If you already know and you can see what's not working, it's not for you. You already know that. But there's other people that are waking up and realizing what's not working. So a lot of the trauma we've seen this year, a lot of the news headlines, etc., are these things are happening to help other people that are not quite awake wake up and start thinking and identifying something's off, something needs to be changed. These things aren't working anymore, because as more people wake up, the systems will continue to collapse and we'll be able to create the new earth. But it takes more people to wake up to do that. So you're probably here to be a focal point, a foundational point for people around you as they wake up. Okay. The other thing they wanted me to share is, as we're moving into 2025 and beyond, over the next handful of years, we're going to continue to see things collapse and the new earth solutions being pulled forward and starting to be created. Trust and take action on your ideas. I cannot tell you how many times I've channeled for people, and I've channeled them through their soul contracts, what their soul came to do, and what they came to explore and what they came to create. And the client says, oh my gosh, that's so confirming for me, because I've been getting these ideas for the last year or 2 or 5. I just don't know what to do with them. And the guidance comes in around what to do with them and what the next steps are to take to do that. So this is not, your ideas are coming from your higher self, especially if they're bringing you joy or you're lit up by doing research around them, okay? Ask your team. So you can always ask if you're, you have spirit guides, you have a team that's here to help you, ask for help. And then as breadcrumbs come, follow the breadcrumbs, because your higher self and your team will bring you the breadcrumbs to bring you to the next step of being part of creating the new earth. And don't forget that everything is happening in the perfect timing. You're not too late. You're not too early. Okay. If you're meant to be serving in a certain way, or if there's a higher timeline for you to align to, your guides are going to bring you the breadcrumbs. It's just up to you to take the action, but you're never too late. Okay. There's never any, you miss anything. There's never any, you're too late showing up for something. That's where, when you discern your intuition and you discern the feelings you're getting, the curiosity to maybe take a step, that's where they're saying, take the step, trust and take the step. And if you miss the step or you aren't taking it with the first idea, you're going to get the download again to take the step. But there's never missing anything. Okay, you're always in perfect timing. Your soul is always being guided by your higher self in this lifetime. Okay. And lastly, again, they want to underscore to trust. Everything is happening in perfect timing, and everything right now that's happening around the world is unfolding just as it should to help shed the old so we can create the new. If you think about it, my team's telling me right now, a reminder, if for instance, you want a new relationship, right? Say you're looking for a healthier relationship. You realize that the one that you're in isn't serving you for whatever reason. A new relationship can't come in until you've cleared the old. That might take a hard step. That might be, sometimes I have clients that it's hard for them to make that decision to let go and, formally break up with the person. I'm thinking of one client specifically in mind. But when you do, that creates a space for the right person to come in. Same with anything that you're doing that's taking up space in your life that's not bringing you joy. Once you clear those things from your life, then the space is open for the right things to come in. So you're here on this amazing journey with all of us. Sit back, enjoy the ride, stay out of fear, stay in love, and know that everything's happening in the right timing. Drop your questions and comments, and I'll see you in the next video.